Hello, girls. Welcome back to another episode of the Friends in the Wild podcast. If you're a guy listening, I do want to say hello to you, but just separately. Hi, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it takes hi, girls, and hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
Oh.
What?
Are you saying? Are you saying that I was nicer to the guys or the
No,
girls? I shouldn't separate.
Literally, I have no thoughts.
So, okay, I'll say, hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. But that's how I start every episode.
Okay,
I'm just trying to switch it up, okay?
I just thought we always say, hey, guys, but we were actually referring to, gentlemen. I just thought it was funny.
Oh,
It has
I
actually
get
nothing
it.
to do with gender. It was just a play on words.
Well, mine had nothing to do with gender. It had to do with variety.
Okay,
So,
shall we move on?
sure. Okay, perf. Welcome back, guys. Long time no see.
Yeah. Let's address that.
Let's address it.
Okay. So I'll let you speak your truth.
I've just been really busy.
Yeah, there's no shame in that game.
There's actually no elephant in the room.
Yeah, we almost broke up. I'm kidding. I'm literally just trying to start.
It's
a rumor.
well, it's true. So
No.
we got in a fist fight in the
Yeah.
McDonald's parking lot.
We're actually just craving frappes right now.
We are craving frappes. Let me explain to you guys our current situation. We're currently in Mallie and Colin's marital bedroom, and the boys are in the living room watching, you guessed it, Bob Does Sports. We're begging them to go get us frappes and fries, and they're just not doing it.
After they said they would earlier.
Divorce and engagement break off
Literally.
immediately.
Anywho, so we've been a little MIA. It's just been a very hectic time in our lives, which I know there's no excuse, but give us a little bit.
There's no excuse, but we do have excuses.
But I would love to list a few. No, that's really it. Sorry for the inconsistency in posting. Like I said, there's just been a lot going on. You've been finishing school and starting your internship, and we've been traveling and becoming aunts and uncles and traveling again, and just a lot going on.
I do want to say, I moved last weekend. I moved out of my Lexington apartment, which is really sad.
Yeah, forever.
And then moved into an apartment in Chattanooga. So it was super busy. That's just kind of on the life update side. And I started work, which has been great.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it so far, if anyone is wondering.
So there's just been a little bit of a lot going on.
Yeah.
But we are going to try to be more consistent. That being said, next week's episode is kind of up in the air because we will both be traveling.
Yeah.
Which is why we want to do a vacation-inspired episode this week to kind of get us prepped mentally and spiritually for that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, next week's episode kind of up in the air just because we will both be extremely preoccupied.
Yeah, just be aware, listeners, dearest listeners. Should we soft launch what we discussed and see what the reactions are? A change to our schedule?
I mean, you could.
Okay. Mallie and I have discussed, in the name of consistency, only committing to put out an episode every other week. And I know that's kind of what has accidentally happened recently. So
let's just also discuss the reason we have hesitation is because we don't want to become inconsistent and let it be the beginning of us just not posting.
And it's fun. Yeah, we want to keep doing it.
Yes.
I don't have an issue with doing it every other week. I just don't want to quit doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think if we both hold each other accountable, it just kind of feels like a little bit sad.
Yeah. Well, we need to just schedule it. At the beginning of every month, we need to, or every 2 months, we need to just schedule every time. But anyway, this is
a conversation that should be only between us. But there's just life specifically in this season is a little bit more hectic than it has been in the past. And we want every episode to be good, and we want to be excited about recording every episode. And I feel like just kind of recently it's felt more like a task that needed to be accomplished.
Yeah.
And that is not the feeling that I want to have surrounding the podcast. So you all can feel feel free to give your thoughts and opinions. If you're like, no, that will not be happening, we need an episode every week, like, send me $500, Venmo me, and we will make that happen. I'm just kidding. But just let us know what you think. I mean, I would rather put out something that I'm extremely proud of every other week. And no, until we can get back to a space where we can go to every week again.
Yeah, it can be temporary.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, okay, when are we going to be less busy? Like,
when we're dead. When I take my last breath.
In 30 years.
If you all can stick around for 30 years.
Yeah, we'll go back to every week. No, we're going to try to keep doing every week.
And then, there may be exceptions where it is every week for a little while, but only committing to.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, we'll fill it out. Let us know what you think. If you have strong opinions about that, please let us know.
Pray about it, everyone.
Yes.
And let us know what you think.
Yeah.
So, like we discussed, this week's episode is going to be a vacation-inspired episode. We have got some good stories. We've got vacation non-negotiables, people you want to travel with, people you hate traveling with. Just kind of all a little jumbo mixture. So I'm excited to discuss, but really quick, let's discuss our wildest moments of the last 2 weeks.
Go ahead. Mally has the funniest wildest moment of the week.
This was just a wild moment that I was not expecting, which is kind of the whole premise of wildest moment. So, I had a day off of work. I was like, I've got to be so productive. So I was like, I'm going to get an oil change. You can never really gauge how long an oil change is going to last. And what are you going to do in Walmart for an hour?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my toes done. Also, I know that's questionable.
Luckily, our Walmart does have a nail salon.
They do. And several people I know get their nails done at Walmart. Don't knock it till you try.
It's like cheap and they do a pretty good job.
They do. I almost said I enjoy my time there. So I check my car in. I'm like, okay, I have nothing to do today. So even if it takes a little while, I'm good. I get checked in. I notice there's 1, 2, 3 girls, 3 or 4 girls sitting. I was like, okay, this is going to take a minute because there's only 2 workers. And I was sitting there, just got checked in. Probably been 15 minutes since I checked my car in. I get a text message. Your car is ready for pickup.
Really?
I was like, not them having the record time oil change when I was prepared to camp out in Walmart for a while. I was like, well, my name's already on the list. I'm committed. Well, actually, I wasn't committed. I was researching anywhere else I could go. I did not want to sit there. So I finally go and I'm sitting in the little pedicure chair because that's all I was getting, just a pedicure. And it's going great. I'm enjoying my time. And then he gets the little scrub out to start doing the little foot massage. And I'm very ticklish in the feet. But it wasn't even a tickle I was feeling. He was massaging the bottom of my foot. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I think I'm going to pass out. I was getting so hot. And praying that he would stop. Because, I can't say anything. That would be insane to ask.
No, and what are you going to say? Can you stop doing that? I think it's going to make me pass out.
I'm feeling faint. Do you mind? I literally had a coffee. I drank all the coffee and it was just melted ice, water, coffee mix. I was drinking it to cool me down. I was like, I need something chilling to the bone.
So weird.
I'm going to pass out. And recently I've started I don't have it on right now, but it's called a Ringcon. It's like an Oura ring. It's a health monitor ring. I literally get a notification on my phone. I'm like, oh, I wonder what it is. My ring was like, your stress score is a 90. You need to relax and take a few breaths. I was like, I'm getting a pedicure. This is supposed to be relaxing. Why am I about to pass out right now? Thank God he finally stopped. But then he started again. The same massage on that one foot. I was like, I can't do this for much longer.
Was it the scrubby thing? The purple?
No, it was an exfoliant. No, I made it through that just fine.
Oh, okay.
This was exfoliant tree hut vibe with my bottom of my foot.
Okay.
It was really
interesting.
Odd.
Yeah.
But I was like, am I psycho?
The fact that you got a notification from your ring. It's hilarious.
It's like, okay, well, I'm valid. Like, my vital signs are showing it clearly. My heart rate's like 200.
Like, wonder why.
I don't know if it was like a sensory thing or what. It was so odd. But I was cracking up afterwards. I was like, am I the weakest link in the universe? Passes out from a pedicure. Like, okay.
That would make me feel a lot better about the time I passed out when I got a COVID shot.
Literally, like, that's valid. I'm scared of a tree hut scrub, apparently.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Have you had anything wild happen to you?
I feel like I do, but I didn't think about it before, and now...
Are you having stage fright?
I will say one thing. And I obviously can't say a lot because I still live in this place, but I think after I move out of my Chattanooga apartment, I might have like a landlord horror story.
I can't wait. I've already been getting a little doses.
It's not a horror story, and like I'm hesitant to say this because obviously like
they probably listen.
Yeah, they're like probably really big fans, and I don't want to rain on their parade, but yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Like I think I might have a story or
not
two.
A wild moment now, but a wild one brewing.
Yeah, a future wildest moment of the week. I'm trying to think of what else has been going on. Well, the wildest moment of my parents' week was getting to Lexington and realizing that I'd packed literally nothing up.
And why did you do that to them?
Well, I finished immersion on Thursday. They got there on Thursday night. Like I had literally been working, and immersion was like a full-time thing that we did at the end of the semester. It was like 9 to 5 every day, and then we had assignments. We had to do like a fake trial whole thing. So I was super busy, and then I got done like kind of early Thursday morning, but then I was like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
So I didn't. Sorry, Mom and Dad. It was a Saturday or Friday when we packed everything up. Horrible. Also, Dad had to get the larger like U-Haul because they didn't have any.
Yeah, I saw it at your house.
Yeah.
I was like,
they didn't have any of the smaller ones. Good thing because it was completely full.
Really? Like that does not shock me one bit.
I had so much junk in there. And we accidentally packed up my passport. I'm going on an international trip. My dad's not going to want me to say that, but it's fine.
Soon, like relatively soon.
Yeah, relatively soon. We accidentally packed up my passport in the box or in the truck. And halfway through, I was like, I'm not seeing it, but like it's probably packed. I don't want to alert everyone. But we did find it, so it was all fun.
That's good. I'm like, I'm spooked for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Moving is such a headache, truthfully.
It was so... I want to hire movers.
It's worth it.
Like I don't want to move again. I'm going to have to move out of Chattanooga. But that's a furnished apartment, so...
Yeah.
It won't be as bad. I do not want to move again until... Like all my stuff until I have money to pay for movers. Okay. Travel stories.
Let's dive right in. So our first question was crazy travel stories, which is always a goodie one.
Just abroad.
Okay, first one. Booked an Airbnb in Florida, woke up at midnight to rats running on the curtain rods. How do they get up there? Oh, I guess
they run up the curtain, yeah.
That's terrifying.
I would literally get up and leave that moment.
Yeah.
Like stuff
we
like
would
that.
Be going to a hotel.
Yeah. Stuff like that at night in a foreign place. Or honestly,
you're already on
worse
edge
in your home, though.
Yeah. You're just nasty.
I could not go back to sleep.
No. And I would feel like everything I had was contaminated.
Yeah, rats carry lots of diseases.
Perhaps, have you ever heard of the Black Plague? The bubonic?
Yeah.
They carry the bubonic.
The bubonic.
Okay, my family visited Florida during Hurricane Irma and Fred. Well, how inclusive. You did both.
Wait, yeah, okay, I can't speak. Were those two hurricanes back to back, or was this two separate occasions?
Also, like, after the first experience, why did you all say, I'd love to go through that again? I'd love to go through a natural disaster.
That's so funny. My family went to Savannah right before I started law school, and there was a hurricane. It didn't end up being all that bad, but it looked like when the storm was rolling. We left right when the storm was like coming in. Mm-hmm. It looked so scary. And again, that one didn't even end up being bad. So,
okay. I haven't read this one, so we're going to be in it together. It says, not a crazy story, but a very poor mistake. ... I used to be a wait to board until the last second person before I got a seat on a flight back from New York City. I kept watching the boarding line, waiting for it to go down, and then head up there. I finally realized the line I kept checking was not moving, so I went up there to the desk line area, where I soon realized the line I had been watching was the people waiting to fly standby, and they had just sold my seat on a sold-out flight to another person. After I told them I had a boarding pass, I watched 2 gate agents get into it over if they should let me in or not. Thank the good Lord above, one of them was on my side and said the other agent let the standby person go too early and that I was there on time, like within seconds of me being too late. They had to go on the plane, just tell the person they had just let on to get back off, which I kind of felt bad about, but also this would have been like $1,000 ticket if I had to buy another. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I will say, I hate standing in the lines. Like, there's just no point in standing in the I'm never going to have a good enough seat on the plane.
Like, yeah, I'm not that girl.
I'm not going to pay for a good enough seat to where it's worth it for me to get on earlier. I'm going to be in the back of the plane. You know?
Yeah.
So,
luckily, I have no worries. I am zone 8. Like, no worries. I am the back.
Yeah. And no perks. No military service, you know?
No. I don't even get the complimentary pretzels. I'm so far in the back.
They run out of pretzels by the time they get to me.
But whenever we were flying back from our cruise, there was like 2 lines boarding at the same time. And I was like, am I looking at the right line right now?
Yeah.
It's very stressful. And everyone's just hateful, so that's never good.
Especially when it's like there's been a delay.
Yeah. No, there's nothing worse. Okay, this next question was vacation non-negotiables. Let's see what you all said. Disposable camera. Of course.
Of course.
Perfect answer.
And that's a really good one because it's like you have all the pictures, like it's kind of like bookended. You know how your camera roll is just like everything's in your camera roll? You actually like have those from your trip. You know
and you don't know what they are until like a month later, so it keeps the fun going.
Yeah.
5-star hotel or Airbnb. I have to agree. Like staying in a nice place only is going to heighten your experience. Like whenever we went to Connecticut and we stayed in that inn, that was like part of the experience for me.
For sure. I will say for Airbnbs, completely agree because that's like literally review based, you know, like you're not going to stay in a place that has bad reviews. That's like actually dangerous. But for hotels, if I'm staying in a hotel, if it's like a local hotel or like a bed and breakfast or something, yes, absolutely. But like if it's a La Quinta Inn, you know, I'm just like cheapest one.
Yeah.
That isn't like a Red Roof Inn where there will be
Airbnbs more so than hotels.
Yeah.
Which leads perfectly to the next one. It says Airbnbs only, not hotels.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I do sometimes like a downtown local hotel. Like none of them are local because they're all owned by like Westin or whatever. But like in Chattanooga, it's like the Reed House. You know, there's like, or in the General Morgan Inn. You know, like the historic hotels.
But those are still different to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Hell Springs, the General Morgan Inn. Like those are all just a whole different genre.
Yeah, not rather than like a Hampton or you know, Best Western.
A pair of sunglasses you feel awesome in.
I completely agree. Yes. And it's almost like my summer. I feel like my summers are kind of like I have a pair of sunglasses each summer, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like the sunglasses of the summer.
Cannot relate. I literally have the same Ray-Bans since high school.
Yours are so cute though.
Really? You think?
Yeah. And they're kind of like a classic piece for you, you know?
I don't know what that means. It sounded offensive though. For you.
No, it's like you know how you have like
for a measly person like you.
Like everyday jewelry, you know, that you wear
because I'm boring.
No, I'm not talking about you. Just you know how people have.
You said you.
Everyday jewels.
Yeah, no, I get it. Also, I have that pair. I have a pair from TikTok.
Yeah, that we accidentally both got, and Ryan also got them.
They're good sunglasses. Like I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're co-ed.
And then I just got a new pair from Target. I'm just like big on not getting a headache from sunglasses. There's nothing I can't stand more than getting a headache from sunglasses.
They have to be able to sit comfortably on top of my head for me.
And not pull my hair. This one says games. Have to agree.
Agree.
That's a good...
Wait, who said that?
Are we going to expose her? Jana.
Yeah,
you're exposed, Jana. But that's a good one to be exposed for. Okay, next question. What makes a good travel partner? I was excited to hear. I want to give my answer first.
Okay.
I think it is someone that functions at the same circadian rhythm as you. And I'm taking circadian rhythm to a whole nother level. Yes, sleep-wake times, of course, but energy peaks at the same time of day. You know each other's cues, like, okay, 3 o'clock, I'm gonna need to pick me up. Like, I need to sit somewhere for just a second, have a bev, and then I'll get back to it when I can.
Yeah.
But I need a minute. Like, maybe even a quick little nap, if you don't mind. Like, if we're on the beach. But you have to have, like, the exact same interest, same vibe in mind. This is my ideal travel partner.
Like the same mental Pinterest board for the trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing better when you're just in tune with someone on a function.
You genuinely hit a flow state with someone on a trip.
You do. Okay. Someone who doesn't piss me off in the airport. Ding, ding,
okay,
ding.
so true.
Yeah.
And it's so easy.
You really have to keep yourself in check.
You do.
In an airport.
An airport is like a place to practice patience and self-control.
Literally.
If there ever has been one.
You know, when I go through the TSA security line and I smile and say thank you, I'm like, okay, I'm better than everyone in this hotel right now. Airport. Because no one is even cracking a smile.
Well, and the TSA people are evil. So I always try to like kill them with kindness. I always try to be like overly nice.
I'm like, oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Like making really good eye contact with them.
Yeah.
Trying to like
nothing pleases
them some positivity.
From a place of probably malice that I'm doing this. But I'm like killing them with kindness.
You're trying to kill them. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you're dead. If my eyes were lasers, you would be dead. Okay.
But sometimes though, like, especially in like the Knoxville airport, I think we talked about this not long ago. They have such nice TSA people in the Knoxville airport. Small airports like that.
That's true.
And it's like, oh, it could be like this everywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be this way.
It doesn't. I don't get it. Down for anything. Local restaurants only. Agreed. It's part of the experience.
Totally agree.
So, everyone's on the same wavelength. Someone who is down to do anything and is flexible with schedules.
Absolutely.
Agreed. Also, just be flexible. Vacation is a give and take kind of event. You're going to be giving and then you're going to be taking. Like, we got to work together. Flexibility and actually wanting to do stuff. Like when you're in a new place, so go do the most.
Yeah.
Agreed. Like, be a maximalist for experiences when you're on vacation.
And there's like, I feel like there's two different kinds of trips. There's like a trip and then there's like a vacation where you're resting.
Relaxing.
It's an all-inclusive resort, you know? But when you're going to like a city or a new place that you've never been to, like.
Basically anywhere that's not a beach.
Yeah. Activity max.
The ability to pivot if something goes wrong.
Absolutely. I do want to say one more thing on that one. I specifically, what you said, but specifically eating at the same time. And the reason I say this is because, and Ryan's mom will probably be listening to this and she'll laugh. When I went to, I guess it was my first family vacation, maybe my only family vacation with them where it was just their family, like Ryan's mom, dad, brother. They don't eat until, well, I guess maybe they ate breakfast and I was like still asleep or something, but they do not eat until like 3-4 p.m. The first few days I was like, oh, this is bad. And then they started like packing me snacks.
You're a toddler.
Would actually get lunch. I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to disrupt like y'all's schedule.
Circadian rhythm.
Yeah, like your natural schedule, but like I am going to have to eat something. So.
And then you're like, am I a mammoth?
Yeah.
Like, why can everyone function on nothing?
Yeah. And then they started getting me Olippops for like before
nutrition.
dinner. Yeah. Nutrition. Yeah.
That's actually hilarious. Colin's family, they are similar in the fact that in their everyday life, they eat dinner 3:30, 4 p.m.
Are you serious?
Yes.
And then don't eat anything?
Like, maybe they might have a snack. I was raised dinner at 8. Like, we're eating late.
I like late dinner. I know it's like not as good for you, but.
No, but that's how I was raised. I'm programmed that way. We have dinner
It's shocking to me that they do that.
Well, it's because his grandmother cooks dinner a lot of nights. So when they get out of school, they just go ahead and go.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one. A good DJ. That is a good travel partner.
Good one.
Someone that's good at helping with parking and directions. That is game changing.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
Like the practical person.
Yeah. I'm not that girl. Okay. And this is someone that makes a terrible travel partner. Do you have any thoughts on what makes a terrible travel partner?
I mean, I feel like it's just the opposite of a lot of the things we said, but I know that this answer is going to come up, but I do like complaining while you're like on a trip. Also, to me, it's just someone who doesn't realize that like the negative parts are worth it. Or even if they're starting to not be worth it, like we're on the trip, so convince yourself it's worth it, you know, until you get home. Like
what are you going to do? Leave now?
Yeah. Yeah. You really like a good travel partner to me is just someone who genuinely is going to make the most of everything that happens.
Yeah.
So,
and you hit the nail on the head. A complainer about everything.
Yeah.
Very first submission. 100% agree. Lazy planners, not doing enough research beforehand, and complainers. That's true. Like, if you're going, especially somewhere that's, like I said, not a beach town, because I feel like the plan is beach.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to like a city, it would be a great benefit to have a plan.
Yeah.
To have maybe a couple tours lined up, look at the most reviewed restaurants, most reviewed like spots, lookouts, things of that nature. Get the most of the area.
Yeah. And even just like know how far the hotel is to your Airbnb or whatever. Mm-hmm. Know how you're going to get around. Learn about public transportation. Do you need an app to ride the subway? Like stuff like that. Sometimes I don't have patience for that. I'm like, you could have done a 2-second Google search and learned all this information.
Yes. Oversleeper.
This can be me. I know that that's what we're all thinking, but I feel like on trips I do much better than at home. And also I'm just...
Yeah. You need to recover. I'm
going to jinx myself, but like I'm really not that bad of an oversleeper anymore. Like when I can sleep in, I sleep in. But like I got stuff to do now.
Yeah. The clock's ticking.
The clock's ticking.
This one says over planner. That's actually a good take.
Yeah. Yeah, you need free time. I want time to roam.
Yeah.
To find some
or
thrift stores.
To rest my weary legs.
Yeah. But I do like to make the most of rest though.
I agree.
Although, do you remember when we would be on trips in like high school and we would be so tired? Like I remember it was on the Holston Electric trip in high school. I fell asleep on the trolley that was giving us a tour of Arlington Cemetery. I fell asleep because we were oh my gosh, every second from like 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 at night was booked on that trip, and I couldn't hang. I could not do that.
Yeah. I think that sometimes it can like almost exhaust you to the point where you're not enjoying it.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to go with the flow. This one says when they hate taking pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I will admit, sometimes I have the pure intentions of taking photos, and then the moment comes and I'm tapping out. Like I don't want to.
Me too. And I really want to do better about that. Because I also think, like, I don't think taking pictures takes me out of the moment. I almost think it puts me in the moment more, you know?
Yeah.
So, Yeah, I feel like when I'm not taking pictures, it's when I'm just like tired and being lazy about it and not really like soaking it all up.
Yeah. Okay, and the last question we asked, which are you? A traveler, a tourist, or what's the difference? What would you say you are?
So first of all, if anyone is wondering what the difference is, I feel like a tourist is just someone who wants to do like the big things in the place and not really take any. I feel like the hallmark of a traveler is like you're gonna maybe do some riskier things.
Yeah,
that everyone doesn't do when they go. I like probably am a little bit of both. Probably more of a tourist, realistically. Like I'm not doing crazy stuff, you know. I just want to see everything. So
my viewpoint
I definitely
is
think I'm more of a tourist, probably.
Yeah,
but I haven't traveled enough. You know,
I feel like travelers are almost more self-led than a tourist. Like you're doing your own research, and you will like lead a guided thing yourself, if that makes sense. Like like going and exploring a national park with no itinerary. Like you're just going and seeing, kind of with no structured plan. Tourists, I feel like you kind of need a guide from someone, whether it be something you find online. It's a legit guided tour. I definitely feel like I'm more of a tourist. I like to be led.
Yeah.
And like a ghost tour, Charleston, Savannah, I'm going to eat that up. I'm going to eat the cheesy things.
The ghost tours are so fun because it's like you never get to do a tour of the city at night. Like that's what I love about it, you know, and like learn random fun facts.
I would definitely say I'm more of a tourist.
Yeah. Well. But I want to be like, I feel like you have to be somewhat familiar with a place or just really confident in like your traveling abilities to be more of a traveler.
Yeah, I'm not confident.
Yeah. I want to get there. I want to work on it.
Also, I just feel like I haven't really gone to many places in which I can be a traveler yet.
Yeah.
We'll clock in our traveler era.
I'm trying to think of just like a smaller scale.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm thinking of like going to a huge city that you've never been to before, but I'm trying to think of like just our weekend trips or something, you know? Like we might be more of travelers there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Maybe.
I guess when we went to Greenbrier, but that was still kind of like a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it really depends on the area.
Yeah, totally.
But you can be a mixture of both.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with either one. Also, I feel like a lot of people like want to be travelers and they're like pretentious about it. And it's like, you're a tourist. You know, you're a tourist just like the rest of us.
For sure. For sure. My vacation non-negotiable is a pair of sweatpants and a sweatshirt. I am constantly cold on vacation.
Me too. That's a good point.
It irks me to like no end. I hate being cold.
I will say, when I'm cold on vacation for like a week or two, I'm like, I just want to go home.
I just want to be warm. I'll go buy sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Yeah.
Like I would just want a heater. I want a space heater more than anything.
Yours is a space heater?
Yeah.
There's like a few things that I'm like, I can't. A razor, I can't. No way. Yeah. I'm livid.
You've always been a big shaver.
It's a sensory thing. It's a sensory thing. That, an extra pair of contacts and my glasses.
Yeah.
I'll be crashing out.
Yep.
And I mean, like, okay, that's kind of a necessity.
Yeah.
But
you need that for survival.
Yeah. There's a few things that I'm chapstick.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather saw my lips off than them be chap at night.
I've gotten to where I can't have dry skin. I need lotion. I need EOS lotion. EOS vanilla cashmere.
Just aging. Like, this is just signs of getting old. Oh my God. And I need my dentures to chew my food.
I need my crossword before bed. I did
when I was Yahtzee to keep me entertained.
I love Yahtzee. What was I just about to say to you?
I don't know.
Oh,
socks also.
When
just naming a packing list.
I'm about to go on a fairly long-term flight, so I'll let you guys know how I survive. It's not that long. I think it's like 7 hours, but overnight. So I'll let you guys know how that went.
Yeah, that'll be a really fun experience.
Yeah. I did, when we went from like Paris to South Africa, it was like a 12-hour flight, but I don't really remember. I feel like I was just so young. I could do that back then.
Yeah, back in those days. With your compression socks that you just ordered.
I bought compression socks.
We're just old. Like, this is aging.
I will say, though, when I went to Africa, my ankles swelled. That's why I got those.
Yeah. It's like a clotting risk.
Yeah, and I'm so, every time I get a bruise, I show my whole family, and I'm like, do you think this is a blood clot or a bruise? It's just a bruise.
The answer is no. It's not a clot.
Really?
If you had a blood clot, your leg would be swelling. It would be red, hot to touch. That's a... Okay. Are you aging? Okay. Yes, that's a bruise.
Okay.
Have you never bruised before?
No, I have. I just get nervous now that I'm older.
Now that you're increased risk for cardiovascular injury.
Yeah, exactly.
No, your whole leg would be like swollen and red and hot to touch if you had a clot.
Really? Even like early days of it?
It would progress. I mean, it's going to cut off your blood flow. Like, you would know.
Okay.
More than likely.
Got it.
And then when it travels to your lung, you'd have trouble breathing and stuff. Rest assured, no clot.
This is stressing me out a little bit.
Like giving signs and symptoms for everyone to watch out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a horrible pregnant lady.
Yeah.
But that's a story for another day.
Anywho.
Let's get off the line.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We hope that if you have any travel plans lined up in the near future, that you think of us when you're on your journey. Try to be giving. Try to be of a good sport. And just enjoy your time. It's a privilege to get to take vacations.
Absolutely.
So enjoy the moment.
It's a privilege to experience the things that go wrong on vacation.
And then when you're old like us, you can reminisce.
Yeah. It makes a full
with your
life.
blood clots and whatnot.
Take it from us.
All right, guys. We will see you all next time. Thank you so much for listening. See you. Love ya. Bye.